As migrants flood Chicago tonight, the city is suffering a stressful surge with a $538 million budget deficit projected for 2024. More than a third of that gap tied to the migrant crisis. As we close in on winter, proposed new tent cities to house new arrivals is stretching city departments, including Chicago Police.
I don't think Chicago Police Department has the resources to deal with this problem.
More than 10,000 migrants are living in temporary shelters across the city, about 1,500 housed in police stations.
Anybody who drives by a police station, look at it. That's not what police stations were set up to do. Law enforcement officers did not sign up to be adjunct public housing managers. Those police stations are not only inhumane in terms of the way that they are set up, they also, are not able to focus on what they are supposed to do as law enforcement officers.
Mayor Brandon Johnson recently announcing a plan to move people out of police stations and into prefabricated shelters, similar to these used in New York.
My question is, if you put them in the tent in winter, when they're not going to be able to go outside, what are the rules and who's going to enforce rules?
I see the train crash coming ahead because we're heading into budget season and we have to figure out how do we build the capacity needed while we're also looking at a deficit.
That $538 million budget gap includes $200 million in costs to support immigration in Chicago. Even with a newly approved $33 million federal grant, it's not enough.
This budget challenge is going to pale in comparison to future budgets.
We are looking at, all different types of, revenue streams to be able to close this gap.
An I-Team data analysis revealing through mid-August at least 83 million Chicago taxpayer dollars have been spent on this crisis. And city insiders tell the I-Team the total amount is likely closer to 130 million. 3 companies receiving the largest share of funds, 94% of the total invoiced amount.
We've challenged our staffing contract firm to bring their price point down. We understand that there's a premium that's being paid because they're recruiting from all over the country.
Chicago is spending about $5 million per week, and more migrants are coming.
It used to be around 40 average people coming in daily. Now it's north of 100. The amount of infrastructure we need to actually be a welcoming city and welcoming state is really more than any city can take on.
If we are receiving individuals from the state of Texas via plane, paid for by FEMA dollars, with no confirmed sponsor, why is FEMA not sending us more dollars?
As temperatures drop, migrant housing problems are predicted to rise.
We need to be looking at, I believe, acquiring and rehabilitating properties to bring online to be shelters, because ultimately when this is all said and done and we get to some level of equilibrium, those become assets.
All of these options are on the table. These are prefabricated structures. We are still assessing locations. To stand them up, 96 hours. That's all we need.
All this with a constant undercurrent of police and security concerns.
Obviously a deep partnership with the police department, right? Making sure that they have awareness that a shelter is in place and that we want to have some additional kind of vigilance and monitoring.
That's going to create tension I'm concerned about.
They already feel like they're overworked, they're undermanned, and now we're asking them to do more with less.
City officials say safety committees that will include CPD will be put together to deal with public security at the new base camps once they're erected. The $29 million contract with Garda World to build and manage those camps was signed last week. The total cost of the migrant crisis projected to hit $250 million by the end of the year. Chuck Gowdy, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.